let's kick it off with an interview with one of our very special guests. If Captain Corn could come up here. Hey, Corn. Is he there?
No, I don't see him.
Hey.
He is, but he's muted.
Oh, okay, right. Josh, would you like to talk? So if you could give us a bit of a background about Creeper events and what we are.
Sure. So, Creeper Events was made 2 years ago, or a year ago. Our first event was Virtual Minecon, and it was going great. Last year we had Canalizer, and this year it was going great again, even though we had so many issues. But it's still good. Last year we barely had people, and we were just me and Chimp. We worked alone and got to do it, but this year we had so many amazing people to help us out, and so many special guests, and we didn't even believe we'll get to this point. Is there anything else?
Okay, alright, thank you, Josh. So perhaps we could talk to one of our other special guests in the meantime if Corn's having a bit of difficulty. So who should we talk to, Josh? Do you want to suggest someone?
How about Kama?
Okay, hey.
I think that would be a good idea. Hi.
Hi there, so how are you doing?
Oh, we're doing great. I mean, I've been here now for about 8 hours, maybe. And
That's commitment.
right. I mean,
Yeah, that's awesome.
Some problems, but you know, there are always problems.
Yeah, that's brilliant. So could you explain to our unlearned special our audience who don't know yet, what is your claim to fame?
We're a group of gamers, pretty much. We started with Minecraft with less people than we are right now. And all we want to do with those videos pretty much is, you know, make people happy, maybe. Make people entertained. That's all we want. I mean, I wouldn't call myself famous or anything. I mean, I'm honored to be a special guest. But I don't really feel... I feel like a fan of my own stuff, I would say. I really like watching ourselves, so...
Yeah, that's brilliant. So what was the main reason you think that you've grown so large, and is there anything that the audience can take away from that if they want to grow themselves in like popularity?
Just be yourself. Have fun with what you do. That's all we do, pretty much.
That's pretty cool. Do you have anything that you'd particularly like to say to our audience at the moment?
Yes, thank you for attending to Virtual Minecon, and thank you for making it possible to be a special guest.
Thank you. And could you just fly out into the middle of the audience so people can see you?
I can't fly.
Okay, could you just give me your username quickly and I'll do that for you?
Masuki.
Am I the only one that took that as a joke? Yeah.
There we go, I'm here. Hello.
Hey.
I have a rocket as well. There you go. Have fun with that.
Alright, so Josh, if you'd like to listen to someone else, if you'd like to interview someone else.
Let's see who we got here. I have unmuted Captain Corn. Try speaking if you'd like.
Okay, yeah, that'd be awesome.
Captain Corn. Doesn't look like he's here.
I'll
Captain Corn posted in the chat that he's talking, but it's not going through his sound.
Okay, sure thing. Perhaps you could talk to someone else then. Sheree, are you there?
Yeah, I'm chilling.
Hey there. I'm just going to teleport you onto the stage so everyone can see you.
Sure.
So Sherade is a popular live streamer on Twitch, and she's grown her channel to a pretty large thing. She does lots of videos about Minecraft, which is really suited to us. And she's attended quite a lot of our creeper events in the last while, so she knows what they're like. How do you think that the audience would react to this event?
Oh, it's looking phenomenal. I think it's going really, really well. I mean, you compare the difference between this year and last year, and you know, last year was really, really good fun, and it's you know, improved even more. So it's only going to get stronger and better. And the event, you know, like I say, I'm looking forward to next year to see what happens with that. But this year,
Awesome.
I'm having a lot
Yeah.
of fun already. So.
All right, that's brilliant. So, talking about it growing larger and stronger, could you tell us a bit about your history on your channel?
Yeah, sure. Well, my background, the whole reason I got started was I'm a good friend with Cyanide Epic, who's a dude who had a server on Twitch, and basically I was his builder and one of his core administrators, and I did that for about 6 months, had a lot of fun with it, and I was fortunate enough to get the opportunity to livecast with him. I co-hosted his build-off events with him. And I got the bug for casting. I couldn't stop. It was great fun.
That's really cool.
I loved
So,
it.
yeah.
Yeah,
So,
on the line, still doing it.
yeah. So, yeah, that's really good. So you've grown your channel pretty quickly in a short space of time. What do you think that the audience could do to try and grow their channels themselves?
Well, again, first and foremost, I think have fun. If you're not enjoying it, the people you're with in your community are not going to enjoy it either. So you've got to be in it because you enjoy what you're doing, and not because you're looking for numbers and you're, you know, the quick route to fame, yada yada, all that rubbish. It's really got to be you enjoy what you're doing. A lot of people say I'm crazy doing mega constructions live. It's doing 3.5.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do a lot of mega constructions, so that's really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you want to check out Shrade's channel, we're just going to post a link in the chat so you can have a look at that afterwards. What things have you got coming up in your streaming? Can you tell us a bit of a secret about what's going on?
Oh, yeah, there's a few things that are going on at the moment. Obviously, you know, I'm admin for Earthrealm, so the Earthrealm project's been running for a year and launched a couple of months ago. At the moment, we're building a competitive building events arena, which will also have a mega constructions competition arena.
Yeah.
And that's due for release in a couple of months' time.
Yeah.
And, it's coming together.
Yeah, so Earthrealm's a really big project, and it's something that's got real world consequences. People have gone out to different countries on like missions to try and spread it. Could you tell us and the audience about what the project is?
Yeah, it's a pretty diverse project. There's a lot of dimensions to it. First and foremost, we make one-to-one scale replicas of landmarks around the world. So it gives people an opportunity to see things that they may not have had the opportunity to go visit from other countries. From that, we can teach people about culture, geography, history, a whole bunch of different things. So it's really important, I think, for integrating people on the internet and creating a bit of understanding, as well as a bit of education in the mix, as well as having fun. So it's interesting to see how people react to it. In addition to that, we do a lot of fantasy style buildings, and we have quite a diverse team who work together from a lot of different backgrounds. So it's great to see their interpretations on how things should be built, and going forward as a team, you know, new things that we can put together. And we're also host to Project 1845, which is a one-to-one scale replica of Beijing, which, when it's complete, will be the largest one-to-one scale in the sandbox gaming genre. So we're only 2.5 years in, but it's a 10-year project, so we're going to be around for a while.
Yeah.
But I'm working very closely with Batari, and we're making very, very good progress on it. But we're working with the Chinese Museum in Beijing, and that's set to be there on display. We've got a couple of art exhibitions that are going to be happening in Australia next year. And there's a whole bunch of other stuff that's going to happen as well.
Yeah, it's amazing to think of like Minecraft for good in a cultural sense, isn't it? Because it really helps like get rid of that reputation that gamers just like sit around just playing on there doing nothing productive. But you know, things like this, it really shows how creative the community is.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. You know, at the end of the day, I guess there are some things you could do that are quite mindless in gaming. You know,
Yeah,
kind
but
of chill and very, for
yeah, I
yourself
think you've got
kind
to
of thing.
find a mix, haven't you?
Yeah, but this is the thing. With the Earthrealm project and with Minecraft, there's so much opportunity to do a lot more. And with the project we're running, like I said, there's a lot we can teach each other. There's a lot we can develop in terms of the community and integrating people and creating understanding and, learning about things that, like I say, you may not come across. So, learning about certain countries, their history, their culture, and pushing creativity to a whole new level. We really, really want to have an emphasis on creative building and being new and different with it and pushing the bar as far as what can be built in Minecraft and the limits. And a lot of that's to do with the size that we build on, and also as well the challenges that come
Yeah.
as well with building on a 1-to-1 scale replica size when we are doing our replica builds specifically
Yeah.
as well. So there's a lot of opportunity, especially in Minecraft, and like I say, we want to be there at the front of it and make the most of all the opportunities available there with our community and embrace it.
Yeah, absolutely. That's brilliant. I think Minecraft is one of those really good games where it really focuses on the creativity of people and it lets people do what they want. Because although like lots of games are fun and I've played lots of games where you just like run at a wall and see if you can break it, but Minecraft, it's a really creative experience and I think that's really good for the community. And yeah, as you're saying, it really helps to spread culture and things like that around the world.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. I mean, it's a sandbox game. You make it what you want it to be at the end of the day. And this is another avenue that hasn't been explored as much.
Yeah.
So it's a great opportunity to explore that, investigate it, and use it as a tool to
Yeah.
bring people together with a core objective and to have a lot of fun. That's the main thing at the end of the day. Have a lot of fun doing this. I certainly would not have committed 10 years to Project 1845 or Minecraft to not be having fun. So,
Yeah, that's really good. So perhaps we could talk to Shy Boy, and he does streaming as well. So yeah, Shy Boy, are you there?
I'm here. How you doing, guys?
We're doing great, I think. I think everyone's having fun. So what would you say is, how do you feel about what we've just said about streaming? Do you agree with the advice that it's important to enjoy it, and is there anything else you'd like to add to that?
Oh, absolutely. If you don't enjoy playing games, then you're gonna find it a long, hard slog. So yeah, it's fundamental joy. Just enjoy playing games and talking to people as well. One of the most amazing things about Twitch, which you don't get on things like YouTube, is the instant interaction with the chat. So you've really got to be communicative and want to enjoy talking to people and playing around and derping around a lot and just making fun of yourself. That goes down really well. So yeah, I agree entirely with Charade, as well as being very talkative with your chat.
Yeah, it's awesome. Okay, so let me just have a think. So I think it's really good that we can organise an event like this with everyone coming together. And I was thinking perhaps that we could talk to some of the YouTubers now and see if they could add to growing your channel and things like that. Because I think a lot of our audience, I think a lot of our audience are really interested in trying to grow their own channels and things like that. So who could we talk to? Just a second. Okay, so Fox, are you there?
Yeah.
Okay. So, are you involved with YouTube, right?
No, I did Craft.
Oh, sorry. Could one of our YouTubers just say something quickly?
But I already did.
Interrupt, but the name that we were going to originally use was Witchcraft, but unfortunately due to our brothers, them on a legal issue, and we can no longer use that name, so we have changed our initial to Broomball.
Okay, that's cool. Okay, whilst we're talking to you, perhaps we could talk about Broomball and talk about developing a mod, because I think we should do this early segment about growing yourself, and then we can have a reflection on the community and things like that afterwards. So you guys at Broomball, what would you say about developing a mod?
Can you please put me on stage? I'm over here.
Well, it takes a lot of time out of your day. We started this Broomball thing, I think, a year ago. We've gotten a lot done. The most frustrating part about it, I would have to say, is just just getting to learn how to program and stuff.
Yeah.
And just debugging everything. But
Yeah.
the result at the end is pretty much worth it.
Yeah, so could you tell us a bit of a background about the Broomball project? What made you interested to do it?
Oh,
Sure.
well, originally I was messaged by a guy named Flux. He asked me to help with this plugin. I joined the team, I started showing them what they were doing wrong, and then it just a project got off from the ground from there. And Andrew could explain a little more about it.
Basically, we both were we on approximately 7 months ago.
Yeah.
Asking requests on the team because we felt that there was something. It was basically the Harry Potter series that we wanted to add to Minecraft. Doing this initially with the term Quidditchcraft, with the bludgeon, snitch, and everything possible. Kingdom, but some of us thought this would be a perfect combination and Beast Cube Toast. Thanks to those servers, and we're looking.
I'm not getting a hugely clear signal from you. Is anyone else getting something slightly clearer?
No.
No,
it's not coming out great.
Okay, alright, well perhaps we can... Okay. Yeah, we'll come back to you in a second, so perhaps we could talk to your... Perhaps we could talk to your partner who helped you develop it.
Alright, well, pretty much, Broomball is pretty much Quidditch from Harry Potter. We have the Snitch and the Bludger and all that stuff. It's pretty much like a Shoppo Network game, but it's not on the Shoppo Network. We might plan on releasing it. Currently, it's on our server, which are currently going to be releasing soon. The IP would be hub.mcmagicnetwork.com if you guys want to join that one, that's up.
That's pretty cool. So, when you were developing the mod, did you get some outside help from your friends and things like that? And would you say there's a good way to try and find people to work with?
There's not a very easy way to find people to work with. You got to be expecting a certain thing from them. Like, some people, they prefer doing it a different way, and some people do it the way you want. You usually want to work with people who you understand, like who people understand what your scope is of the project. If you're on different pages, the thing won't go over well.
Okay, that's pretty cool. So, are there any final messages you'd like to say to our audience about your project?
It's going to be fun. You guys should join, and that's pretty much all I have to say.
Okay, that's pretty cool. So, yeah, one of the things that is really important about, I think, with doing your own projects is it's important to clearly communicate to all of your staff and to the outside people as well. So, if we talk about trying to brand your community, one of the things that we've learned is that you need to try and, even if you're just a small enterprise, you want to try and keep like a symbol. So, for example, creeper events, we've got the little creeper face. We try and apply that to everything. And we've actually got it so that you can break up that symbol into different bits, and it gives what's called in the business as a brand identity. And even though this is just a Minecraft server and things like that, you know, when you're doing something small and there's a lot of competition, you really want to get yourself noticed. So one of the ways to do that is have really clear communications to everyone. Yeah, so one way that you might try and improve your server, and something that we found with us was by actually setting up a website properly rather than just basing ourselves off a PMC thread, we were able to grow hugely, and it gave us a lot of credibility when we were building up. Yeah, that was something really good. And yeah, were there any other special guests that wanted to talk at the moment? Okay, well, Josh, do you want to leave us with some words?
Well, I don't have much to say. I think we had a great time here. I'm sure I did. I mean, I was here for like 14 or 16 hours now, and I didn't have time for myself, but that was one of the best days, like, this year. I had loads of fun.
Yeah, I think everyone's had loads of fun. And we've also raised a significant amount of money because half of the donations go directly to Cancer Research UK. And yeah, we've raised quite a significant amount of money for them, so that's really good, and it'll help fund their important research. And yeah, we're really happy with ourselves. And we've also gained enough to fund the event next year. And we'd just like to quickly say a bit about our sponsors who, without them, we wouldn't be able to make this event possible. So creeperhost.net is one of the largest hosting companies out there, and they offer really good value hosting, and they have a range of packages to suit everyone. So you should really check them out if you have a server at the moment and you're looking for new hosting. And we'd also like to say thank you to theserverreview.com, which has helped to provide us with advertising opportunities for the event. And we'd also recommend them for looking at high-quality in-game Minecraft server reviews. So we'll just type out the list of these people in a second. And finally, Minecon.me, the Golden Inventory Store, is an inventory-themed merchandise website where you can buy real items themed on gaming things. So there are different Minecraft graphic themed t-shirts that have been hand sketched and then put onto t-shirts and things like that you can buy. You can customize them and things like that. So we'd just like to say thank you to all of those people. And we would also like to, we'll just put their names in the chat quickly. And I think we are starting to get close to the end of our live show, so we hope you've had a really good time. And we hope to see you all next time. Right, so bye for now.
I don't know if you're there, but Captain Corn wants to know if he'll get to speak.
He's now available to speak.
Captain, you can now speak. You have just given you terms.
Hi, I'm here. Good morning, virtual Minecon 2013.
Right, we won't be ending right now. We'll talk to you.
Well, yeah. Well, what would you like to know?
Well, perhaps you could just tell us a bit about yourselves.
Myself? Well, I have many ambitions. A lot of them aren't really Minecraft related, really. But for the sake of the event, I could go on to what is important to me in the Minecraft community. I'm a texture packer. I have made Codycraft and Codycraft RPG, although that's not really well known, and that also needs a name change. But Codycraft, yes, Neo Faithful texture pack. I'm quite nervous, I gotta say. But 16-bit has always been my expertise. Pixel art. I really enjoyed it. Although keeping things up to date ain't really as easy as it used to. I feel, but could we move on to questions? I suppose. What would you like to know?
So, what would you say? One of the things we've been discussing tonight is how to grow your audience, and you're hugely successful as in your own field. So, how would you pass that advice on to the people listening today?
Well, I was I was here at the right time in the right place. I didn't build myself up necessarily. I supported a texture pack artist. His name was Extra Noise, and he worked on the Quandary texture pack back when there were few texture packs like Painterly pack, and his pack was one of the few that I really adored, and I used it. But eventually he stopped showing up. He stopped making updates, and I felt, well, I love this texture pack. This thing needs to continue. This thing needs to go on, and I've done so. And in the time that it took for me to gain supporters through that work, and eventually I just poured so much originality into continuing that pack. It just became my own thing. I kind of became his successor, and I became myself in my own way. And I didn't really go out for fame. I just really thought that Minecraft needed a texture pack that spruced up the default textures. That was his goal, and my goal is to bring new default. At least not to implement it, really, but just to have it available. Give Minecraft the textures it deserves. And I've been doing that for as long as I remember. But with all the past few updates, I don't know if I could keep up, it seems. And a lot of the updates, I don't really agree on.
Yeah.
And
So, sorry, go
on. If you'd like to know what I'm working on currently, it's not necessarily texture packing. It's actually something that is more close to heart than anything. And I feel that, especially in single player, Minecraft's not what it used to be. Back in beta 1.7.3, before the adventure update, the biome generation was microcosmic. It wasn't trying to be realistic. It was just trying to be interesting with all its sorts of biomes, and it was easy to plant your house there. Nowadays, it's a little bit more difficult. The worlds are more bland, and although they're trying to add new biomes, it's not really working out for me. And I have many points like this one that just go on, and I'm just currently trying to fix Minecraft conceptually. Anyone can work on the bugs, but to really focus on bringing Minecraft's gameplay back together, that's been my goal, and I hope that Mojang will eventually hear me out.
Thank you. All right, so are there any lasting words you'd leave to our audience?
Have fun! Multiplayer is great, you know? I don't mind. I know single player is a little bit dull, but multiplayer here, especially in the event, it's real fun, and I want you to enjoy yourself. This is a sandbox adventure game. Have a good time. Enjoy life and do whatever you please. I hope you had a good time tonight.
Thank you. All right, so Josh, would you like to do an outro for us?
Well, I had an outro before you started speaking, but I'll do it again, I guess. I hope everyone had a great time. We worked a lot on this, like really a lot, and I know we had many issues, but we did it, and we did it the best. I mean, not the best, we could do better, but we did it as much as we can. And I hope you all had a great time, and I hope we all will see you next year, and that next year will be bigger and better, and everything will be good. So, yes.
Also,
thank you.
Do you mind if I add something?
Of course.
I would personally like to shout out to Peril and the Planet Minecraft team for creating a perfect network that everybody can use, including Virtual Minecon that I saw on there. And that's how our team originally originated.
Yeah, thank you.
And now we moved into the website.
Sorry?
We bought the domain Magic Network.
GoDaddy too. We got that for dirt cheap because they were able to help us.
Yeah, it's really cool. We'd also like to say thank you to our sponsors, creeperhost.net, theserverreview.com, minecon.me, quartzservers.net, gingergeek.co.uk, and a couple of others who are listed on our website. Alright, so I think
quartzservers.com.
Sorry, quartzservers.com. And so I think that concludes the main live show portion of Virtual Minecon. We're going to close up the auditorium and you can have a look around the rest of the map if you'd like. And yeah, we hope to see you soon. We'll probably be keeping it open for tomorrow night at this time tomorrow, so you can have a little bit look around more. We hope you've had a good time meeting all the special guests today, earlier in the day, and other times, including Sunday and some really popular guys and those guys on now.
Can Trixie do a
So
quick talk?
yeah, we'd like to see you soon.
Can Trixie do a talk?
Okay, sure.
Trixie, I'm just unmute. Wait, you're unmuted. Trixie?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Alright. Okay, hello everyone. Chimp. Any questions to me?
Right, so I think
quiet.
what we'll do is, if you've got any questions for Trixie, perhaps you could see him after the show. Okay. Right, well, I'll see you guys all soon, and we're going to keep the server up, and so you can have a look around the booths and things like that. And we will contact the winner of the Best Booth competition tomorrow evening. Thank you.
Finally, can we have a big thank you to Chimpoid and Josh for putting the event together and Creeper Events as a whole?
Thank you, but we couldn't do it without our staff, including all of you guys and Oscar, who set up our web server and all of those great things. So yeah, thank you to everyone as well, and we'll see you soon.